Hello, this is Dylan Langei, branch manager and home loan officer at Evergreen Home Loans, and your number one rated lender in Whatcom County. And before I dive into the infamous doctor loan, I just want to remind you to check out WhatcomHomeLoans.com. That is my personal website. Has a bunch of great resources up here in the top right corner. Mortgage updates that I do monthly, videos that I do weekly on products and market updates, the mortgage process, our loan products, loan limits, about myself. Also, you've got all of my testimonials that you can look up from Zillow to Google to Facebook, and why I'm the number one rated lender in Whatcom County. And you can also apply on my website there. Check out, anything you want to know about me and then my team, and some helpful links in my contact info. Okay, let's dive right into it. So this is an amazing product. It's our doctor loan product. It's called the doctor loan product. It can also be used for some other types. I'll dive into that, but it's not just doctors, but it's just the easiest way to name it, I guess. But it's a great product. My uncle is a local Mohs surgeon, local doctor here in town, Tom Langei with Veterinary Dermatology. And this is just a great product. I know a lot of doctors come out of school with some debt, but also are high income earners and will be in the future coming out of residency and stuff like that. So let's dive into kind of the nitty gritty, down payments, guidelines, who's eligible, all that good stuff. So I'm going to take my face away. So right here, okay, so this is purchase and rate and term refinances. So when you have a loan to value, that means, 100% minus 97 is 3%. So you can do a 3% down. That's the max LTV with a 680 credit score. The max loan amount right now is $850,000. That's pretty good because the jumbo conforming loan limit right now is $726,200. So you get a little extra wiggle room up to $850 with a 680 credit. 5% down, you can go up to $1 million. So, almost $300,000 over the conforming loan limit with a 700 credit. 10% down, 720 credit, $1.5 million, which is incredible. The products offered, so they are SOFR ARMs. So they're fixed rate for 5 years, 7 years, or 10 years. They are amortized over 30 years, which makes the payment low. And then your rate's fixed for 5, 7, or 10 years. Then it can adjust every 6 months after that based on the SOFR rate and the margin. We don't know what the SOFR rate will be at the end of your fixed rate period, but just know that you have these 3 different options. If you have any questions on these terms, let me know. Max 1.5 million loan amount. You can pause the video here and look at the eligible borrowers. So we've got MDs to dentists, to vets, to physician assistants, podiatrists, registered nurse. A lot of doctor programs. Once again, it's coined doctor loan. Registered nurses are not doctors, but they can use this program, which is pretty incredible and not very typical for a lot of other institutions' doctor loans. Must be within 10 years of the start of their profession, right? You can pause this video once again and read through all the nitty gritty. I'm not going to go through each bullet point here, but you need a valid license, right? We do need to verify that you are who you say you are, and that you are in that medical field. You may not have any other second home or investment properties with Flagstar, but you can have other ones, just not with Flagstar Bank because that's who we broker through. And total number of finance properties held by all borrowers cannot exceed 4. So I think that's important as well. And you may only have one outstanding professional or doctor loan with Flagstar Bank. Okay, ineligible borrowers, we can't close them in trusts. It has to be a 1-unit property, can be a warrantable condo, or a PUD or a modular home. Okay, and then credit scores, we have to refer up. And then the qualifying rate, that's just what I have to use on my end. Max debt to income ratio is 45. That's pretty lenient. I've seen a lot of doctor loans at 43 or 38. So what that means, debt to income ratio, your debt cannot be more than 45% of your gross monthly income. And that includes the proposed monthly mortgage payment. But then you have a little bit of wiggle room. So borrowers with student loan debt, if the student loan is deferred for at least 12 months from the application date, the DTI may go up to 50%, which is where conforming loans are. So that's pretty nice. These loan amounts, you will need some reserves. PITI which is just your full monthly payment. Interested party contributions, you can pause and kind of go through that. But you must have at least 3% towards the transaction from your own funds. Okay, so the borrower must contribute at least 3%. You cannot be gifted all of the money. You need to come in with at least 3%, but then the remaining amount can come from a gift. Okay, appraisals, we do one for up to $1 million. Over that, we'll do an appraisal or field review or 2 full appraisals. Not super important to you. We can deal with that on our end. Escrow holdbacks is if there's any damage on the property and we need to hold some funds back. You can read through this, and I'll stop right here too, so you can pause it if that is your case. Mortgage insurance. So you will have mortgage insurance, standard mortgage insurance based on your down payment. State eligibility, that shouldn't apply. This is just about the interest rate cap. So if you are curious about that, here, I'll stop there. You can pause it. Let me know if you have any questions. And that is really it. That is the infamous doctor loan. I don't want to call it just a doctor loan because you can be used for nurses and different types of practitioners. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions at all. Fantastic program for a low down option for these high income earners. So reach out to me with any questions, and hopefully we'll be talking soon.